Hello, my name is Chuti Abdul. I'm a TVET trainer at ESIG TVET School. I'm a teacher of mathematics. We are going to look together the chapter called Numerical Functions. By the end of this session, learner will be able to determine the domain and the range of different types of function. We have different types of functions. We should have linear function, quadratic function, rational function, logarithmic function, trigonometric function, and exponential function. So we are going to start with the domain and the range of a function. The domain of a linear function is R. The domain of linear function, where f of x is equal to ax plus b, the dom f will be equal to R. Because any value that you can put here in the place of x, you can get the number which is found in the set of real number. It means that the domain on the linear function of this form is equal to R. Secondly, let's see the second type of the function, like quadratic function. Here, f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. It is equal to 0 when it is equation, but because it's the function, is ax plus bx plus c. Here, the dom f is equal to R, because any value you can put here in the place of x or here, you can get the number which is found in a real number, the set of real number. So we are going to take a simple example to see how we can calculate the domain and the range at the same time. This is the function which is quadratic, where we have 3x squared plus 6x negative 2. When a is positive, the parabola look up. And when a is negative, the parabola look down. So we are going to look for the domain of definition. Dom f is equal to R, because every value that you can put in the place of x, you can get the number which is found in the set of real number. So we are going to find out the range x and f of x. When x will be equal to negative 2, when x will be equal to negative 2, f of x will be equal to 3 times negative 2 squared, which is 4, plus 6 times negative 2, which will be equal to negative 2. 12 minus 12, 0 minus 2, which is equal to minus 2. When x will be equal to minus 1, it will be 3 times minus 1 square plus 6 times minus 1 minus 2. It will be equal to 3, because minus 1 square is equal to 1 times 3 is equal to 3. 3 minus 6, which is equal to minus 3, minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. Then when x will be equal to 0, it will be 3 times 0 square plus 6 times 0 minus 2, which will be equal, this one's 0 plus 0 minus 2. Then when x will be equal to 1, f of x will be equal to 3 plus 6 times 1 minus 2. It will be 3 plus 6. It will be equal to 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7. We have seen that when x is equal to negative 2, f of x or y will be equal to negative 2 also. When x will be negative 1, f of x will be equal to negative 5. When x will be equal to 0, then f of x will be equal to negative 2. Also, when x is equal to 1, f of x will be equal to 7. Let's put these values on the Cartesian plane. We have negative 2 and negative 2. This is negative 2 on x-axis and negative 2 on y-axis. I mean, it is here. This is the point, minus 2, minus 2. Negative 1 and negative 5. It's here. This is negative 1 and negative 5. We have 0 and negative 2. We have 0x and negative 2 of y. It is here. It is on 0, negative 2. We have also 1 on x and 7 on y. This is 1 and 7. It will be here. You can see that the parabola will come to pass in this point, then here, then moves up. The parabola is moving up because the A is positive. I mean, here, this is the point where parabola cannot pass. It comes on this point, then move up. Means that the range is all real numbers greater or less than minus 5 here, because cannot come up to here. All real numbers that are greater or equal to minus 5. This is the range of the quadratic function. So we are going also to see how we can calculate different domain of definition of different functions, like rational function.